Hello, arts and crafts. Whoa. How is everybody doing tonight? Y'all that catch any of this on the replay, I know you're going to catch the beginning. How was your day? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for stopping by. So today we have to put our second coat on the skeleton, and depending on how many people end up showing up, as you can see over here, I done a stream earlier today. I got a bunch of new projects, and earlier this afternoon I went ahead and applied some base coats to those, so that in this stream it can be all about getting the second coats on all of these contestants that I have to be juggaloed, and then therefore after that we can jump into streams putting the actual face paint on. Now I don't know if I helped myself out or not. We shall see. At any rate, the focus project tonight is getting the second coat on the skull, because again, my buddy Kurt is actually going to pay me some money for doing this, so it is the priority piece. Now, when we left off last night with it, this is exactly how it looked. I think we done a pretty good job, but now we got to do the same thing. We got to go back over it. But I think it's only fair to start the same way we end. This skull is kind of special in its own right, because it's not just a plain skull. It actually is censored and does some cool little stuffs here, so we can go ahead and do that one.
Where do you think you're going? Come back here!
Whoop whoop! And there you have it, folks. That's the best part of the whole stream. Now he's gonna do it again. But I shut it off, so I guess we gotta watch it one more again, guys. I'm sorry. Give people time to come on in. I appreciate the people that are in here right now. I appreciate the likes that I've got so far. You guys are awesome. You're what makes my streams count, so thank you very much. Alright, now it shouldn't have no more effects, and it should not be able to turn back on. Real quick, I need to do the same thing I done last night and create some little dilly to go inside of that little sensor hole so that we just don't take no chances there. Who we got in here? We got Jimmy, whoop whoop, what up? Jack the doggo, whoop whoop, what up? I wonder if you could reprogram it to play a ICP song. That would be so awesome. Again, it's not mine. Somebody is paying me to actually do this for them. It's a buddy at work. But if it was mine, I would try to figure out something. Just posted a video on my channel featuring the one only Wiggles. Well, I'm pretty much just gonna jump in and kind of go back over my same spots for now. I might need to switch to that feathered brush. It might apply better. But it's way bigger, so I can't get as close. So, my buddy Kurt didn't show up in the stream last night, but I know that he did, in fact, watch it afterwards, because he seen where I had mentioned about I started to say his name in that stream, and I'm like, I probably shouldn't, because he ain't in here to say it's okay, and he actually, messaged me, and he's like, I don't care if you say my name or whatever in your stream, so, that was kind of cool. He definitely watched it, or at least watched some of it, and seen how it went. And I did send him some pictures. Precious Juggalo, I seen your new inventory. Wow. I'm a draw while the stream plays in the background. I'll pop in and out and talk from time to time. That's cool, man. Eventually, I'd like to get like multiple people up here in stream doing their own projects, so that people have multiple things to kind of keep them, I guess, company occupied. Whereas I know maybe just watching somebody basically paint might not be, the most entertaining, at least visually. Did everybody have a good Saturday? I'm not quite sure how the turnout's going to be tonight. I don't know, Mikey said he might go live even after Team EMUJ. Sure, there's other people probably going live. I'm curious though, being as it's Saturday versus Friday, if we get any randoms to pop in tonight. That'd be kind of cool. Hopefully they stick around, get a couple to join the Discord. We've been slowly getting them to join. Yeah, I don't want that super thick, but that looks thin right there. So we're gonna come back. So I don't have nothing to put my pinky on for this. Y'all are getting the raw deal of this, but I'm just trying to put it where I can see. Oh, I went over my line. Oh no. There we go, I got it all. Haley. Freehanded? Yeah. Busy this weekend. Has been nuts. I'm gonna draw. Okay. Hello, Haley. Where are you from? Not, I don't mean that like that. Like, how did you find us? Are you Juggalo? Are you fish people? Are you an artsy person? Somehow we just randomly popped up on your, well, New Zealand. Okay, you answered. That's dope. Are you familiar with the term Juggalo? Just scrolling. Yes, ICP. The land of hobbits. Nice. Word up, New Zealand in the house. I'm always wanting to visit New Zealand. Haley, do you have a Discord? Look at me getting sloppy now. Here I go talking. Precious. Jimmy, promote for me, dude. Well, promote for us, I should say. Haley, if you have Discord, we got a Juggalo Discord. We would love to have you join. But that's exactly what we're doing here. We're putting Juggalo face paint on all kinds of random items. And my buddy Precious there in the chat, he does it primarily with Precious Moments on his channel. And Jimmy, he's just a good homie. He's a good buddy. He's always there to help support. I don't know if y'all can see me working on this mouth. I got it, the lighting is not my friend right here. I don't know if that makes it worse or better for y'all. Does that make it have a glare? Not many people know about Juggalos in my country. It's shiny. Well, maybe you could teach them. How did you find out about it? If it's not so popular there. I'm very sorry if anybody is trying to talk to me. I'm trying to kind of focus on doing this. Again, this is a paid project, and I don't want to waste my time. But I don't want to be rude to y'all either. So I will periodically check the chat and see if anything's directed right at me that I need to answer. And or if the moderators in the chat have answered, and I guess y'all just kept the conversation going. I really appreciate all the likes, y'all choosing to come hang out in my stream, even if it's for just a little bit. If you don't know what a Juggalo is, I got a video on my channel in my view of what a Juggalo is. You just gotta either go through my channel and find it. I have a playlist for Juggalos, or it's like, I don't know, the 13th video down. Or you can type, "What is a Juggalo? Interview with Wiggles the Clown," and it should pop up on YouTube. From people I met in the USA. It's his job, it's his hobby, it's his passion. No, not a gigolo. I'm not a male prostitute. I'm too ugly for that. A juggalo. Plus, you gotta like live in Europe for that to be legal. It's my job. It's my passion. It's my hobby. Super sick. I'm just thinking with my that dope. This hair man is gonna be the death of me. It is hard to work around. Because somehow a pirate skeleton gets to maintain some hair. Oh, I'm in the wrong video. Darn it! What do you mean? Like, what words am I saying incorrectly? I'm not offended. I just want clarity so I can properly respond to what you're saying. Like, what do you mean? Usually, when somebody says something like that, they mean like they have a slur or a stutter or like a death tone type thing. Uh, so like most people, when I was born in Illinois, most people would say like, "Oh, you're from Chicago," and honestly, I was closer to St. Louis. Um, I've heard that a lot, but I don't know. Yeah, we got a Midwestern, as Jimmy said, accent or whatever. Yeah, I wasn't even like mad that you said it. I just wanted you to be clear so I could properly answer you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna hurt my feelings. We had 11 people in here a second ago. Whoop whoop! I just had to throw one of those out there. If you're watching, at least smash that like button. I don't care if you're trolling and not saying a word. You can at least hit the like button. I'd appreciate it. If you're a Juggalo and you got Discord, we got a Discord with 160 homies in it right now. 160 homies just hanging out, waiting for 160 mo. If you're a fish person and you're trying to wonder what I am doing, the best thing I got for you is I was born a Juggalo and I grew to love animals, and fish became one of my weird obsessions. It's in my bio that I'm a Juggalo fish keeper on my channel. But people nowadays don't even read channel bios. And if you're wondering what I'm currently doing, we are juggaloing this golf for my buddy Kurt. And this is the second coat of white. And if applied good, it might be the only one needed. But might actually have to go back around and detail a third layer in certain spots. I'm just glad to have a little company while doing it. I can't even keep up with this. Dang it. Well, that's cool, Jack. That's what's up. Yeah, I guess it does a little Mad Juggalos in the Midwest. I'm from Massachusetts. Whoop whoop. Hey, did you go to Ballers on a Boat being that close? Sharks, my favorite animals. You gather, I'm gathering this year. Whoop whoop. I appreciate the likes, y'all. We're gonna go again. So ironically, though, that you say that, back when I was in 4th grade, I did have speech for R sounds. Like in the middle of words. And at the end. But I passed from it, but maybe not. I might have kept that too. Break out the smaller brush for that little inner. How long you been down? Since 99? I'm 31. Yeah, this second coating is looking pretty good on it. So, there's some fine tuning that I could go over. Actually, I need to let this dry just a little bit and go ahead and swipe it again, even in this stream. But she's looking pretty good on white, I think. We're getting somewhere with her. While that's starting to dry, I'm gonna pull out my favorite piece that I got today and start to put a second coat on it. So this is my little bank. It's literally a piggy bank, and I didn't know it when I grabbed it. I just seen a big wide face, and I figured it'd make great for putting Juggalo face paint on. So again, I put the first white coat on it. I'm gonna put another white coat on it now. Get this bad boy ready to put some actual face paint on it. I'm excited to do this one. And believe it or not, this doll over here is going to be my first doll that I done. And it's looking pretty trippy with just the white on its face. So I'm curious to see how it turns out too, actually putting face paint on it. And I'm thinking about Juggalo in its wardrobe. I got that idea. Shout out to Precious Juggalos. The outfit that it's on is just too, I don't know, soft and whatever. So I want to try to come up with an outfit for it as well. Right, right. However, this piece, I found it easier to, I don't know, almost be able to hold flat. I don't know if y'all are going to be able to see that or not. Let me see if I can angle it down some. Without it completely trying to fall down on me. Yeah, that gives you a little bit of the view. Precious, I don't know if you're still watching, dude. What's your thoughts on that skull? The coat that I just applied. Was it not thick enough? Do you think it's good, but it's gonna need another one? Or you think it's good, and the next time we'll be ready to rock and roll? Anybody watching, I refer to Precious because he is good at what he does, and I'm just kind of starting. Mine are just like, hey, that looks like fun. And if I can get a group of homies together and hang out, that's what it's about. Precious, he got a whole shop and everything. Well, he online store he sells his creations. Me, I was genuinely shocked that Kurt wanted me to do something for him. So I tried to do this on TikTok. Skull looks clean. Oh, well, now I got it sideways. I think you're ready for the black. For the skull. Well, aside from, here, I'll show it again if you're looking. This needs to dry a little, and I can see some faint. Which maybe it kind of works with it. It looks like it's fading into the actual skull. But otherwise, I feel like I could put a strip over that, and that be more applied. But, yeah, overall, I think it probably does look alright. And now I'm working on your little favorite piece, getting a second coat on her. I can't wait to get this one done and just start using it. It's gonna be a functional bank for just quarters. Or maybe like dimes or something. Cause she's a dime piece. You know what I'm saying? Whoop whoop. Look, I may only have 10 pennies, but you're a dime in my eyes. I also have this whole nativity scene that I forgot to base coat that I don't know if I'm going to break down and do tonight or not, on or off, but yeah. Bro, I love Nobody's Fault. That's my jam. I recommend it to people. That song is take accountability for your own actions. It's nobody's fault that you messed up. It's your fault. Take accountability and fix that crap. However, Jay's been going on and off of the deep end, so of course people would have mixed feels on that song. But that's just my opinion. That's not fact in any shape, way, or form. I like that, and it's on the same album, I think. Man, what's that song? I have a headache. My brain feels dead. I got home and sat on the bed. Kicked my shoes off. What is that song? I can't even think of the name of it right now, but that's my jam. Steve, I don't think I'm gonna make it in today. I feel like crap. Yeah! Yeah! Is that the same one? Yeah, Nobody's Fault and Falling Apart. Yeah. What's become of me? What's become of me? I'm falling apart. Gotta be tough, gotta keep it together. Don't be a dummy or you fall apart. I was running down the stairs and my leg gave out. Snapped off at the knee. What's it about? That's my dog's remix to it. Tell him, Belly, we're falling apart. Falling. Man, you're gonna make me listen to that song. I can't do it on the stream, but after I get off this stream, it's in my playlist of wicked shit. Do you know who Midnight Yammy is? I seen he's somehow lucked into a feature with a Ouija feature. And I'm curious to hear that one. Because I just seen prior to that, somebody talking about just to get a feature with Ouija is 5 stacks. Just to discuss it. You better have the money or he ain't even entertaining it to start with. Show him the Benjamins. Boy, I think the space is about ready for some paint too, huh? Not too bad. That's a pretty solid black coat. I need to try to use a scraper and get this bit off the eye here, because I'm a dummy. Precious. So, I think that's what these are made for. I could be wrong. I got these brushes. I don't know if you're able to look at the moment. But on the ends, they have these weird, like, rounded off, in a sense, like ends. And they seem to work as little scrapers. I don't know if they're on purpose, but this style of brush or whatever, just kind of mid-range brush or whatever, but it tends to work as a scraper, so I'm rocking with it. So slow, what's the drama with both the clowns? I just know they both were in the news for no good reason, but been too scared to Google it. Yeah, I don't know if I want to dwindle into that. The only thing I can think of is like the hearsay you're referring to, maybe about Violent J and his little case deal, whatever, and then just the simple fact that people are saying that ICP ain't like necessarily seen eye to eye, but they just done Juggalo weekend, or they're doing Juggalo weekend, so it's, I mean, people are gonna talk. It's just, it is what it is, and you gotta learn to, you know, take from it what you want from it, and read between the, you know, bull hockey, if you will. So there you have it, guys. We have done the skull. Once he dries up, he'll be ready. We're going to be putting face paint on this dude, and hopefully I don't murder it. And we're going to do it proper. He's going to get his blotches and his arches. We got another layer on this little girl. I think she could be ready. I might add another coat, but really, I think she's going to look sick. She probably really just needs wiped up a little, you know. I could pull out these, this little nativity scene to break out some first base coats, but these are tiny and tedious, and, I don't know I'm ready to do that, so I think I'm gonna grab my big old doll over here and, give her another coat, and, we'll just go from there. I got quite a bit of paint to waste. Earlier, I put some on the wooden over there. Oh, you can't see it. It's not in the view. But that thing's about to the point where we're ready to re-give the mouth a go with the black and red. So we might be doing that soon enough. But, yeah. Happy Saturday. I hope everybody is having a good weekend. Everybody's safe. Everybody loving somebody. Tell somebody you love them. Give them a hug. Say whoop whoop. If I don't hear that whoop whoop, then your party's still. You know, get your nose out of it. You're going to have white on your nose, weirdo. Hi. Ew. This girl is creepy. I love her. We're going to juggalo her outfit, too. I just got to figure out how I'm going to juggalo her outfit. But for now, we're just going to put a second coat on her face. Oh, the doll scared somebody. Jimmy, you need to promote our Discord out there at Juggalo Weekend. Like, yo, you got Discord? Whoop whoop. I'm in this bit, even though you're not. Like, I'm in this junk. And I got a sock. Kind of gross, but Maybe it's clean. Get out. Get out of here. This girl's hair is too much. Earlier I didn't try this, but I struggled trying to get paint on her hair. Or not on her hair. So, put a sock on her head. That's part of the Juggalo. Whoop, whoop. I'm just kidding, but it's gonna help keep some of this dang hair out of my way. Everybody left. They're like, what? That's all right. You and me together will be forever. You'll see. We'll always be good company. You and me. Yes, yes. Bonus points if you know what movie, at least I remember that from. It's a Disney movie. Let me try to copy the link. It almost looks like a beanie. Yeah, right? That's what I mean. That could be part of Juggalo-ing her. But in truth, I might try to learn how to do the braid method. Or not the braid. I know how to braid. So if anything, I'll braid her hair. But I mean crochet. And give this little girl some dreadlocks. I'm trying to do everything with dreadlocks. Leave me alone. She looks so creepy. What would be sick? What part? I'm so confused. Help me remember. I done smoked since then. Are you talking about giving her dreadlocks? Yeah, I don't know how to do it, but I mean, I need to learn so I can do better maintenance on my hair. I get the concept, the comb back, you get it all frizzy, and then you just, like, you're literally within its own self, just tangling it down the whole way. I'm gonna ask my loctician to dreadlock this doll's hair for me on the low. Like, so you charge $50 an hour for a human, okay? And she's gonna be like, yes. Like, okay, now. So, just hear me out. I got this doll. This doll's gonna be sick, y'all. She's gonna be bad. Hey, do you have one of those, like, blacks? She can't even hear me. What a B-word. The dreadlocks. Also, she looks like a black-eyed kid. I don't know what that is. Oh, like her. Yeah. They're actually blue. Don't look it nasty. That's acrylic paint. She does look dope, man. And I haven't even got some paint on her, boy. Alright, time to let her dry again. Say bye! That one's probably ready. I don't think I need to do another coat on it. This one, man, it just needs, cleaned up. I want to do, so I want to somehow turn this one's hat, like, I usually think not to paint the, like, other stuff, just the face, like Precious said, but if I could make this hat kind of look like a Mad Hatter hat, you know what I'm saying, off of Alice in the Wonderland, I would like to try to do that. Give it more spunk and frilly and, like, I don't know if I'm just some line color. I don't know how to do the color yet, but I'm going to Google some pictures and try to figure something out maybe to, like, make this hat pop. And then I wish I had a tiny brush to make this cat gray. But I doubt that's gonna happen, so. But I got ideas, y'all. I just gotta somehow figure out how to bring them to tuition, if you will. This Thanksgiving one looks kind of twisted in its own right, too. The whole family. No, dude, that's awesome. I appreciate you. If somebody can gain something from it, that's what it's about. Like, for me, it's just communion, man. Hanging out with the homies until I can get to that next concert. Whatever it may be. Or the next gathering, or the next event. The next time I'm around more than one homie. You know, like, that's what this is for me. It's just my way to hang out, kick it, and do my part in supporting the family. And, you know, we never die, keeping it alive. Abigail, you're ridiculous. You want to, like, put them out of your kids? Seems like that's what they're tripping on. Plus, they're probably hungry. It's 12:04. Precious is off doing his next big thing. Precious is gonna leave us in the dust and forget about us. You better enjoy him while he's around. He's gonna become big famous. He's gonna be like, I can't hang out with the... Now. Now. Sorry about that. My dog's freaking going crazy. This one, man, I got a little messy with last time. I need to clean up the eyes better. Really, the face applied wasn't too terrible. It probably would have worked. The fact that there's 4 of you hanging out, watching, whether it's just your IP and you're doing your own thing, I really appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. Shut the door so she's in here and not out there. You just hit us. Was a dot. Abigail is spammed. She's a juggalo. Heck yeah, you'll have to. I have your number now. You'll have to message me. saying she's getting sick. I don't know if her being out there and having all that access to that water. We definitely need to make an appointment and get her checked out. Hi, Dakota. Come lay down, sweet girl. Sorry, guys. Our cat's acting all sick and stuff. Sorry I'm not being too talkative, but that's what I was listening to going on out in the hallway, and I got all this paint dumped, so I really need to use it, but obviously our animals come first. They care about this paint. But, yeah, thank you very much for still just hanging out. 4 of you consistently, and then it's allowing people to pop in and out periodically. The support truly means the world to me, and I really appreciate it. Sadly, it sounds like we got a sick cat on our hands, and I'm gonna have to make a vet appointment. I'm sorry, you guys can't really see me painting this one, but this is real tedious. How both of these spaces are together and where I gotta paint to get in there. It's hard to actually show that and do it right without messing up. So got her second coat on. Looking pretty good. Now I need to get his, and man, I don't know about a second coat on that child. That was really hard to do. Some of these pieces make me want to pull my dreads out. They're so small and tedious. Like, I asked myself what I was thinking. I got a real tiny one over there that I'm just gonna toy with off camera. So if it goes horribly wrong, y'all don't get to laugh at me. But if it turns out somehow okay, I'll share it. And I guess we got another on the baby. But I'm gonna have to scratch up some on the eye once it dries. So that wasn't too shabby. Cody, I'm really sorry you're not feeling good, sweetheart. This girl had some pretty blue eyes. I don't know if it's gonna really focus in on them, but she really did. I had to scratch some out on that too. She even had a little lipstick on, but that was gonna turn black anyhow, so. Yeah, you can kind of see the blue now. Yeah, I want to try to Mad Hatter this hat. I don't know if I can gesture this kitty though. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right. Don't laugh at my Christmas onesie. Now leave it alone. I got a baby in a manger. Some wise people, or a priest. The plate. I've been ripped off. I did not get a whole nativity scene. Somebody stole one of my characters. Would you? You're supposed to be watching her, aren't you?
She was sitting there and then she started walking forward and I thought she was just sitting there.
Well, I got ripped off, y'all. I guess I got 3 dudes I could potentially do. because that's just too tiny. That ain't happening. There's no way. I think that's everything. However, I like this little thingy that these are supposed to be on. I should start using that to paint on. 4-2. I don't blame y'all. You've been hanging out for a minute now. What, I started at 11, it's 12:23, so almost an hour and a half. I appreciate it. Precious done said something. I didn't even know he popped back in chat. Oh, Evil Eye has been my favorite. Mine would be another, if we're back on favorite ICP songs and stuff, would be Hallelujah. That song cracks me up. God has asked you to make me I can't even talk. Rich. Me and my fat whack Gotti. I would give you. I need to be using a way tinier brush, and I'm about to just completely mess up here. So that can go in the water just for now, Precious. Just for now. And this is too small. I'm going to need the big wispy brush when I move to that wooden to waste that paint. So we're going to get tiny and really big now. There you go, Precious. That's what she said. Tiny, then really big. I blinked and oh my God, he was a grower, not a shower. Man, it's so hard to try to be on camera. And now I'm too close, right? Precious is set up, boy. He's got that camera, like, it seems like he's laying right on top of the dude. So that's better, I guess, but I'm almost having to use, like, the camera view to paint, and that's not good. If you have a small enough brush, you can turn baby Jesus into baby J. Man, possibly. I'm gonna have a hard enough time with this. I do have some other, but they're hidden. Fine tip brushes. We shall see. I'll come back to that and see how I feel. I don't even know how these are gonna turn out. I wasn't necessarily ready to do tiny. I don't know why I got them. I thought they would be bigger. I guess, to be honest. Like, this brush I'm using is rather tiny itself, and it's still kind of big on these. I can imagine that little baby Jeebus. Poor little Jeebus wouldn't get the justice he deserved. But I don't know, I might have a real tiny one. We're getting somewhere. Precious, you get that video done, dude? You got something for me to watch when I get off here? Done and posted. You'll like it. What a dude. Just over 12 minutes long. Well, I will definitely give you some watch time, buddy. So we'll just call that the base coat of whatever I'm thinking I'm going to attempt to do. And I reckon we'll revisit these guys like on a lonely night when I've went through all the fun stuff and I have to wait till a weekend to do something or something. I can break these guys out and put their second coat on them and attempt to go ahead and put some faces on them. I should have got the tinier brush, really. But I'm not really too worried. Yo! Emo came back for more. Who wants some more? Who wants some more? Do you know what that's off of? That's We Want Some More. Will you quit? No, we want some more. We want some more. Ellie, I appreciate the kisses, but stop. I'm gonna head out. Getting tired as worked. Kicked my butt. Peace, man. Much love. Yeah, much love, homie. I didn't even know you worked today. That's what's up. Not so much outside skateboarding at night. Bro, ain't it like, didn't it just snow for everybody? Where the heck do you live, on the equator? Or was it just the middle states and up that it laid a blanket down and got cold? Not like a real blanket, but a glaze, and it definitely got cold. I want to be skateboarding. You got some serious devotion. However, come this summer, I was recently talking about how I can't wait to maybe get some rollerblades and go blading around town. And got a wild end on this brush. It's because it's cheap. It's not that fancy. But you can put those little wild hairs to use if you know their direction. I live in Texas, dude. It snowed here yesterday about 2 inches. Right? It was something like that. And we live close so we can go skateboarding at the skate park. Man, I haven't been to a skate park in a long time. I ain't no spring chicken anymore, but I can still get around, and I'm sure I can get around well enough to throw some rollerblades on and freestyle skate around my town. Obviously, carrying a pair of shoes with me for if and when needed. Some stores frown upon you coming inside in rollerblades. Stop it! No, you didn't. This man, he was a sheriff. He was a preacher. He was a hooker. He was a minister. The Pope. He smokes pigs. I'm sorry, I cracked myself up. That's dope, Precious. I ain't never managed one. When I skateboarded, I sucked. But I would try occasionally, but I was scared of busting my crap open. Like, I ate the ground a lot, but, like, I didn't want to bust my head open or nothing, and the risk didn't seem worth the reward to me. Rollerblading, you have more control over what's going on. You're in the air on a board and you lose it, well, that's it. At least you have a chance of landing on your skates or your blades. Maybe I'm thinking of a song. Bless the preacher and the teacher. Was more into BMX, but I rolled a deck some. Really love snowboarding. Man, I only like okay, so never actually. I never actually lived somewhere where snowboarding was like all the time, but you best believe winter, if there was a hill and a snowboard was available, man, I was there. But I ain't never been to no Alps or anything crazy cool to go snowboarding. Dude, one time I landed on my balls when I was grinding on my skateboard. I done that on my bike. I used to do the dumbest stuff on bikes, man. Me and my buddies would do the whole Chinese fire drill, switching bikes from pegs to driver to, like front pegs to back pegs to side pegs to on the shoulders to we done stupid stuff, bro. I thought I broke my junk like severely. I thought I couldn't have kids, like bad. That was back when everybody had a set of mags on their bike. And then you had if you were really cool, you had some fat boy pegs on those. Yeah. And I see you, Precious. You said BMX, like bicycle or like, I don't know, motocross, whatever. BMX biking is bicycle, right? Like harrows and stuff, tiny cranks on bikes and over pedaling. But I tell you, Haro made a good street bike and BMX bike. Dude, one time you charged. That's crazy. Boy, I have murdered this dude. Thankfully, there's chipping or whatever you want to call it. They're like scratching away. Because I'm going to have to do some edits on those eyes. Well, I just wasn't sure. I guess that's a motocross. It ain't BMX. Like dirt bikes and stuff. That was fun. Riding dirt bikes and three-wheelers and stuff back in the day. I'm telling you, I done my fair share of stupid stuff. I just, I don't know how old you are, but you learn to limit your chances. You don't recover anymore like you used to. I've never tried BMX before. It's okay. I don't understand the tiny crank and like over pedaling to get nowhere. But you can get up speed if you know what you're doing and you're actually working the bike and the track and the course and I just it wasn't for me even back as a kid. Now the street version of a Haro, that was a bad mamma jamma, dude. Well, folks, yet again, I have a buttload of paint here to waste, so I'm going to break out this wooden, and that should be, once I get done with this, that should be enough applied to the wooden that the next time we start on everything, we should be adding faces. My back's all cramped up because, like I said, I'm old. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to paint on the wooden, but that's that close. We'll see. Boy, y'all gonna be all up in it. Ooh. You can't hardly tell from camera. I can still see by the naked eye some faint spots going on. Ellie, you need to get up here and lay down, girl. Everybody needs to chill out. The cat ain't feeling good. Nobody feeling good. That's right. You just trapped Aang and Abby out there.
My phone's down there, but I'm not trying to get up there sometimes.
Well, Kurt, I don't know if you watched any of this. You watch it after the replay again. Obviously, as you've seen, your skull is going to be ready to start working on the face paint itself. So I'm actually quite proud of that. This brush is leaking hairs on me from it. Cheap brush. Everywhere it paints good. deal. I added to the hatchet. I had to waste some white. This white's pretty much gone. I didn't want to waste it in the wrong way. If I'm wasting it, I wanted to go to some purpose. Precious, before I get off here, I see people dropping off. I hope you're not one of them yet. I don't know if you heard me, that one little doll I have of the little girl with the hat. You know what? I shouldn't keep bugging you. I need to put my big boy pants on and figure it out myself and surprise the world. So never mind. I'm gonna figure it out. Thanks for nothing, dude. Yeah. Let's see what y'all fine folks have to say. He said he's leaving. He's out. Yep. Alright, yo, whoop, 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 whoop. Alright, it's cool. I'm about to close it down anyhow. Thank you very much for hanging out with me for such a long time. You guys are awesome. If there's any way I can return the support for you directly, do not hesitate to ask or let me know. I appreciate y'all. Tell somebody you love them. Whoop, whoop. Have a good night. Also, I got a video dropping tomorrow at 3 p.m. on my other channel. Should come check it out. Bye.